Well, depending on how often you use your smart device, it might not last all day. This might apply to some of you who've brought us up on THV 11 Plus. The warning signs often appear as those tiny red bars at the top of your screen. 11 Moon examines the best phones you should buy with better battery life.
It's the modern day panic signal, that tiny red bar telling you your phone is running on fumes.
I won't be surprised if I keep this phone another year or two or a couple months if it just starts dying out of nowhere.
As Americans scroll, search, stream, talk, and text, most may find their battery barely lasts a day on a single charge.
Throughout the day, it'll get flat pretty quickly.
The battery would just completely die. Like, I couldn't even go through a full day of school without it just like dying before I got home.
The problem is not new.
Batteries technology has basically been the same for about a decade or more.
CNET recently put 35 phones to the test. Managing editor Patrick Holland says one clearly outlasted the rest.
For battery life is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and full disclosure, it is also the most expensive phone on our list, starting at just under $1,200.
Second place went to an underdog brand.
The OnePlus 15. Now, some people may have heard of this brand.
Rounding out the top 5, their research found Motorola also had a few models worth buying. Holland says in the last year, smartphone life has improved due to the use of silicon inside batteries, but only slightly.
In 2025, brand new phones did have longer battery life than those that were made in 2024, but it was less than 1%.
What should or shouldn't you do to conserve battery?
I mean, the first thing you could always do is just have a battery, like an extra battery pack. Turn off your always-on display. That takes up some extra power. You can dim the brightness of your screen. You can also look if you can get on Wi-Fi.
Holland says companies including Apple, Google, and Samsung promise up to 7 years of phone software support. So if you start to see bad battery life before then, take it to the store. You can just replace a battery instead of the whole phone. Evan Moon, CBS News, New York.